Hello, welcome into your new moon and Virgo reading and 21st or the 22nd of September, depending on whereabouts you live. But I just wanted to read this from the Moon of I book that I have about what the new moon in Virgo means. I carefully select the life experiences that cultivate peace in my heart. So it's kind of like learning from past situations and taking accountability for them, what they taught us, and taking that into future experiences and situations. So it's kind of like feels like kind of really life lessons kind of feeling with this one. And that is kind of what the new moon in Virgo is kind of about because it's a 29 degrees, which is kind of it's an ending degree. It's the last degree before it moves into a new sign. And it's very 29 degrees can be seen as very karmic. Normally the 0 degree at the start and the very last degree are quite karmic. So this new moon in Virgo is being seen as the ending to cycles. So if there is something that you have been going through for the past, number of years, maybe some people it's been longer. They've had longer stints of a lesson, others it's been shorter. Whatever it is for you, this is now sort of D-Day. This is the point of did you learn from this? What have you taken away from this? That when this type of sort of situation arises again, are you going to make the same decisions? Are you going to change and make different decisions? So this is what's coming into play with this new moon. So let's see, what does the collective need to know for the new moon in Virgo? What do we need to know here? What advice can you give us? What do we need to know? What's coming in? What's going out? What's what's the future look like now from the 21st? What can we expect? Let's see. Are they wanting to give us anything? Can we have a card, please? Whoa. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Control. Number 16. Letting go of control here. The feel to control everything. We can't control everything. We need to just sort of more go like Pisces, which is Virgo's opposite. We need to sort of just go a bit more with the flow, harmony, give and take, responsibility. There's two there, one hidden, safety. Okay, let's see. Control, harmony, give and take, responsibility, and safety. I think it's sort of this attitude of, give and take. It's that sort of 50-50 thing, but it's learning off this to give when you're getting, but if you're not getting, you don't give. Romance is here and connection. Oh, two, connection and escape and struggle. Quite a lot going on. Oh, there's one hiding. Oh wow, look. That was hiding under control. Decision. Right on the moon. Right on the moon. And it was hidden too. Oh. So there's a decision. Do we move forward here? Or do we stay where we are? Wow. Can't believe the moon was in hiding there. Right. So was there something here that has been very controlling? You felt controlled in something, and there hasn't, there's kind of it's been harmonious as long as you didn't really say anything, and you sort of sat on it. But I mean, there was no sort of equal give and take here. You were, I don't want to say fed breadcrumbs. I don't want to, that sounds as if you didn't get anything, but it's like you had to sort of just see what you were given. I feel this is a relationship we're talking about here, simply because at the back we have relationship connection. This is the affinity symbol here. And then we have escape and struggle. It's kind of like, am I going to go back into that type of relationship again? So it's kind of like this could be a relationship from the past, maybe not that distant past, but something that hasn't been sort of active for a little while. And it was kind of this one where you were the one who was kind of controlled in the relationship. And this may be coming back into play now, on this new moon energy of the past person maybe wanting to raise their head again. There's the Fool. What's your decision going to be? Nine of Cups. I feel is this person going to come back in again? Because there could be somebody new here as well. And it's like the past returns. It's that old lesson. The past returns as somebody new comes in here. And it's like, are you going to step back? Or are you going to move forward? Has this person really changed? Or are you going back into this sort of controlling, not an equal give and take situation? Or are you going to go towards the new Three of Cups? Somebody sees you here as their wish fulfillment. Feels like there's just this temperance. They see you as a balanced energy here. Somebody's really whoa, okay. No. We're not gonna take all of those. If I can get them the right way around. But we will take this one. High Priestess. Whoever I'm speaking to and whoever resonates with this knows exactly what's going on and they know what I'm talking about. Nine of Swords. Whoever this past person is here had you in your head, had you up at night. King of Cups. I feel they weren't emotionally mature. They weren't there was a definitely an immaturity level lacking here, but it was like non-committal too. Seven of Cups in reverse. Maybe they had you in competition with others. You were one of their options, and you're now like Ace of Swords. Sorry, Page of Swords. Seeing. So you saw this and you moved away from it. The question is now with this new moon coming in. Did something flip? Just my imagination. Maybe that's what this person said. When you question something, there's the moon. Judgment. Feel this person from the past is going to make a return in. I think you're going to see very quickly. Nothing's changed here. The sun. It's going to be eliminated here. You're going to see it. that this person hasn't changed. They haven't done any healing work. There's nothing. Three of Swords. Might be something they're going through here. Page of Wands. And then they're coming in towards you for healing. They're coming in because they knew you were always the nurturing energy here. Ace of Swords. The truth. But are you going to allow yourself this time now, given everything you've learnt from this person, are you going to give this person the time of day, knowing that there's no real healing has happened here? They haven't changed. Seven of Swords. Are they telling the truth? You see the truth. No healing's been done here since the last time you've seen this person. For everybody, it'll be different, but it's a considerable amount of time. And you've went away and you've worked on yourself. You're sitting here now on this new moon going, right, what have I learned from the past? This is what I don't want. And the next thing the past shows up again, you're like, you just even know, you sense it. The High Priestess here, you can sense it. There's been no change here. The Emperor. There's been no change. Three of Pentacles in reverse. This person isn't willing to give equally. They're not wanting to work on things together. They're wanting it their way. Seven of Wands. You're in defense mode. You're like not having this at all. Eight of Swords. So you're not confused about this. You're not locked in your head about this. You see, you've done enough healing work here to see. Four of Swords. Taking time to evaluate what happened, what you learned about yourself. Took the lesson on the chin. Six of Cups. Learned from the past. What I deserve and what I don't deserve here. This person's coming in, I feel, with like all the sort of the suave chat and the sort of, Four of Cups, thinking, they can just chat you up and get you back where they want you to be, but they're going to be very disappointed. It's not going to work out same. It's not going to work out how you think it's going to work out. Really feel I feel a sense of really gutted here. We're really gutted. Ace of Pentacles. Because this person may have a lot of arrogance that they think they're such a, I don't want to say a player, but they have such a way about them. Charismatic. They have such a way about them that they can win anybody over. That's this person's mindset. And it's like they're going to be extremely disappointed that that's not going to happen. That you're just like my back's turned. I'm not even interested. I'm not even giving you the time of day here. This Ace of Pentacles is here, and you're like, what? What offer? What are you offering me? What are you actually offering? It's like you're not even. It's kind of like I've heard this before. This is nothing new to me here. I've heard this all before. These are all in reverse. I have the cards the wrong way, that's why. Hold on. I'll do a wee quick shift at it. No, this person who's from the past has quite a level of arrogance, and they're coming back in here with this sort of mindset of, oh, I'll just tell them what they want to know. Queen of Cups. I'll tell them what I know they want to hear. Nine of Pentacles. That's you. Three of Wands, looking out somewhere else, and this is them leaving the mountain of cold. Ace of Cups, looking after you, filling your own cup. Justice. This is going to hurt this person from the past. The fact that you're just not interested, whether there's something going on with them. Page of Cups. They may come in with a sort of a minimal kind of apology here, but it's like, you're the high priestess here. You have the sense. You know they haven't done any work on themselves. Is the apology real? For the Seven of Swords here, wouldn't believe anything they're coming out with. Four of Wands. Are they in a relationship with somebody else? Queen of Pentacles. Is there a wife in the background? That you, if you don't, or somebody of a higher level of commitment here in the background? Let me get a card here, please. What do I want? I want some angel advice on this, please. Is there somebody in the background here? And they're coming in with their tears of woe of how hard done by they are. What's the angelic advice here, please? Thank you. Opportunity. They see you as an opportunity. What else? Improving health. You've worked on yourself here. Since this past person has been in your life, you have worked on yourself. So you may have been the one broken heart at one stage and you picked yourself up off the ground. Ask for help from others. It's your spiritual thing. Remain positive. It's hard here. Helpful people. A lot about others here. I feel that this is this person. It's like they're in some sort of difficulty, and it's saying it's like coming and trying to get other people to help them in a way, to offload onto others here. I feel that this person's just coming in here wanting to a shoulder to cry on. The situation will improve. I feel that this person's just wanting to come in for a shoulder to cry on. They're like, oh, good old collective. They'll listen to my tales of woe. Not the right time. In the near future. Not the right time. If this is a divine counterpart to you, they may be going through something here that has woke them up, but they're not in an energy here to be taking them back. There's still lies here. Not the right time. 58. They're still not in the right energy. This is not the right time presently for what you're inquiring about. This answer is not a no, just a not yet. Have patience. Your angels will give you a sign when the timing is perfect. There's something here that's just not, if this is a divine counterpart, you know this because the high priestess is here. So whoever resonates with this will know if this is a counterpart or not. Whatever awakening they have had, they're now realizing who you are to them, but the energy's still not good here. And you've learnt your lesson from this, and you can see it. You know that this, if you know that by this person coming back, if you just welcome them back with open arms, you're going to be back to this again because they haven't learned. This is their lesson. Whatever's going on with them and whatever shoulder they want to cry on, or to try and offload something here, this is not your problem. It's theirs. They need to deal with this. So I'm going to go to the extended. If you resonate and you want to come along, the link will be below. Take a look at what you don't see coming here, what the blockages are, and what the outcome is, and we'll get some more angelic advice for you. So if you want to come along, I'd see you over there. The link's below.